Well, good morning. I haven't made one of my morning videos in a hot minute, must say. I'm heading it off to work. I just wanted to update you guys. Yes. Oh gosh, I'm seeing now my raccoon eyes. I never realized how bad it actually was. Anywho, how is everyone? Okay, we are headed off to work. So, for those of you who haven't been on with me for a hot minute, this is always rough trying to get out of my driveway. As you know, or maybe you do, maybe you don't know, I started a job in February at a school district. A little too late to cover that, but whatever. So, I'm so excited, y'all, because I get paid during the summer. I just signed my commitment to return next fall for the school year, which is super exciting. And so here is my plan. Woo-hoo. I am being paid all summer long from this job. Then I want to have a stockpile the money summer. What does that mean? Well, as you all know, or don't, but if you've been here for a minute, you know I'm behind on my property taxes. I am on a payment arrangement for the ones that were due in December. The ones that were due in April, I am not on a payment arrangement for because I know I could not make the payments. I'm already paying $270 a month for the ones in December. And that actually is going to go for over a year. I don't mean like 12 months a year. I mean like into next year. I think January is my last payment arrangement for that one. So there's no way I could afford to take on another payment arrangement. So what I mean by stockpile summer is I am going to Grubhub 8-hour days with the goal of $100 a day for the days that I work. I will not work 7 days. I may not work 5. So we will see what I do end up actually working, because I still want to enjoy my summer. And I do have, gosh, my camera's all crazy. I do have 2 trips already planned out. One will be to Cedar Point with my youngest daughter and her family. We'll be there for 4 days. My son-in-law was very kind and gave me a very minimal portion of that trip to pay, because he said that there's such a large group and I'm one person. I appreciated it a lot. So I might buy him breakfast or something one morning while we're there. Then the other trip I have is with them and my cousin and her family. We are going camping for 4 days, which I paid for 2 sites. My cousin paid for her site. I paid for 2 sites for the reason being my son-in-law did such an amazing job. Oh my gosh. I have these 2 trees on the side of my house that the branches were on my roof. And every time the wind blew, you could hear like that rustling. So he climbed up those trees with a saw in hand and got the trees down. So I told him that if he was good with it, I would just pay for the campsite for the 4 days for them as their payment for the cutting of the tree. And he said that was perfect. So that's done. And those are already paid for. Done, out of the way. So what I'm going to do, when I stockpile this money at the end of the summer, I'm going to make payments. Okay? Hear me out. I'm going to take anything that's not budgeted, because I already budget $100 a week of my Grubhub money in my budget to help pay bills. That's how short we are. I budget that. So I am going to take the overage, and I'm going to be dividing it. I'm going to divide it into, what did I say? Gosh, I don't even remember. My future tax payment that's going to be coming up, because I would like to pay that one in full so I don't get the late fees and interest and stuff. So I'm going to divide it there. I'm going to divide it between the one that I'm behind that I haven't made a payment arrangement on. And I'm going to try and make an extra payment on the one I'm making a payment arrangement for. So I will be taking that overage money. I'm going to divide it into 3. So, and I also use Crew as my checking account that this Grubhub money goes into. If you guys don't know Crew, I will post my link. I guess I'll post it down below, like in the comments. It is an amazing checking account. If you're somebody who likes pockets or separate accounts, this account is an app backed by a bank. It is so amazing because I have our Grubhub money going into the checking portion of this account. Then I have an automatic, I don't remember what they call it, like an automatic rule that when Grubhub puts money in my account, automatically take 20% of that, whatever it is, 20%, and put it into the taxes account, which is all within my Crew because it's a bucket. In the meantime, all that money is earning interest because this is an interest-bearing account. So, while we're on that, if you're interested in an account like that, I will leave the link, and what will happen is you'll get a boost in percentage rate, and I will as well when you use my referral code. It'll give you, I think, a 1-month boost on the interest. So it is so easy to open. It's so easy to use. The only thing I don't like necessarily about it, but maybe it's a good thing, is so far they do not Zelle that I can see. But it is very easy to set up external accounts within this account so that you could just transfer money over if you wanted. But you just can't pay, you can't Zelle somebody. So that is kind of sad. However, with that being said, I am loving my Crew account. Not a doubt in my mind. So that is my summer plan. We are going to stockpile money. What is my goal for the summer? my realistic goal is $3,000. Do I think I should make more than that? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. But my goal is 3,000, because then I can put 1,000 towards the savings for the one that's going to come up in the fall, which I don't know. It won't cover it because it's going to be about $4,000, I think. It'll put $1,000 towards what I owe for the one I haven't done, which is $3,000 and some change. And then this one that I'm making payments on that I think is now under 2,000. I don't know, but it's a total of, with the new one coming up, it'll be 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh, about $9,000. I don't know. Maybe I'll rethink it, how I'm going to use it. Maybe I should just stockpile all that money and put it towards what's causing me late fees. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, please. I don't know. But anyway, it is going to be a stockpiling summer for me. So tell me in the comments what you would be doing with that money, knowing you've got almost $11,000 in property taxes due.